Right, so Gurman in a new report delved into the updates we should see with iOS, iPadOS, and watchOS. And today let's focus on the updates iPadOS could get, and Gurman basically gives us one tidbit that's pretty vague, and that is, we could see multitasking feature upgrades. Now that does not really tell us a lot, since of course we could see major upgrades like floating windows, or pretty minor upgrades like we saw with iPadOS 15, where we got small changes like the multitasking menu on top of apps, a center window, and a multi-window shelf. Thankfully for us, there are other rumors out there pointing towards some pretty exciting updates. So the big update was from Majin because he told us we could see two new features with iPadOS. The first one being a DeX mode. In case you don't know what that is, basically this is a feature on Samsung phones that allows your phone to run a desktop UI when connected to an external display. And while I'm sure many of you guys know that external display support on iPadOS kinda sucks right now, so this would be a massive upgrade. In fact, some have suggested that maybe AirPlay could be tied into this, so you could essentially bring the workflow you have on your iPads over to a studio display or of course an iMac. So yeah, that would be pretty nice, but Majin also says we could see floating window support with iPadOS. Now this again would be fantastic news because right now you're restricted to of course running two apps side by side and one app being in slide over mode, and so this restriction does kinda suck, and if Apple wants the iPad to be more of a computer, they should add floating window support. And yeah, especially with the M1 models having tons of RAM, they could of course ideally run 3 or 4 apps at once. And so yes, being able to rearrange these apps wherever you want, in any size you want, would really be quite nice. And yes, I know some of you guys did point out that floating windows on the smaller iPads is not going to be that great, and I guess that is a valid point, and so I could see Apple restricting this to the bigger 12.9-inch size. Either that, or you do have floating windows on the smaller iPads, but they just won't be able to run as many apps as the bigger iPads. Another theory I've seen floating around is Apple giving us something similar to the snap layouts we have with Windows 11. And yeah, this could possibly fix the possible issues that could arise from floating windows on smaller iPads, since these will still be set tiles that cannot be resized. So yeah, there's that. I've also seen theories that we could see mission control on the iPads, maybe even stacks from macOS integrated into the dock. We shall see, but yes, I'm hoping for some big upgrades when it comes to multitasking on the iPad. Anyways guys, tell me in the comments below which upgrades do you want to see with iPadOS. Anyways, thank you for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the link above on details regarding the iPhone 14, and on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps.